Hi there and welcome to my channel. My name is Amina Danjuma, and if this is your first time seeing my face, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I would love it if you take your time and just browse through. If you like it, hit the subscribe button, and there's no if you don't, because you're going to like it, so hit the subscribe button. And if you already subscribed, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a makeup related video, a makeup tutorial, not necessarily a makeup tutorial actually. It's going to be a beginner makeup starter kit video. If you are a beginner, if you're someone that's already into makeup and you're just trying to scale back, but you don't know what products to keep and what to throw away, this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing products I use or alternatives that you can also check out. I am going to leave a list in the description box, and obviously I'm going to put pictures for you to see what the products look like, as well as showing you the products. And so if you want to see what to have in your makeup starter kit as well as how to use those products, keep on watching and I'll catch you guys at the end of the video. So today's video is going to be the first of my makeup 101 video, back to basics. So basically my channel started off as a makeup channel, and slowly I started doing more vlogs than actual makeup videos. But this month of August I told myself I wanted to just do makeup related content, so I decided to start with makeup basics. It's so funny how makeup now is such a big part of the world and almost everybody knows how to do makeup, but then there are still people that don't really know anything about makeup, are still just newly getting into it. So I am here for you. If you are new to makeup, this video / series is for you. And yeah, without talking too much, let's get into it. So really quick, I'm just going to give you a rundown of the brushes we're going to be using in this video, and it's basically just for beginners. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this video is meant for beginners, so I'm just going to show you the barest minimum amount of brushes that you need, and we're going to use them all through for the video. So starting off with a foundation brush, a flat foundation brush. Basically you need this to apply your foundation, and there's this Zaron brush. I'm going to leave a picture here that is really good. If you are starting, I think I'll recommend getting that. I think it's 3.5 or 2.5 for a piece of the brush. It's really good. You use it for the longest time ever, and you're going to get your use out of it. It's really good, and it's really it makes your foundation application very easy. Next is your beauty blender. Guys, you need a very good beauty blender. I honestly would recommend Younger Beauty blender. That's one of the best beauty blender I've used for a Nigerian brand. And obviously if you now want to go for international brand, you can try Real Techniques, but to be honest, I honestly prefer the Younger Beauty. So yeah, you need a foundation brush, your beauty blender. Next you need a powder brush, which I'm using the Zaron fluffy powder brush. You just need a nice fluffy brush to just apply your powder all over. Zaron has the best starter kits, makeup starter kits, and I'll leave a picture here as usual for you to see what it looks like. I think Zaron is one of the Nigerian brands that has the best starter kits brush set. You can get pretty much everything. They have the 5-piece set. I think they have a 12-piece set, so depending on what you need, you can try that out. Next you need a fluffy angled brush, and with this brush you just need it for applying your contour and bronzer or whatever. Moving on to your eyes, literally you just need 2 brushes. You need a fluffy brush and a shader brush. You need a fluffy brush to apply your transition colors or whatever, and then you need one flat shader brush just to apply the foundation. I say foundation, just to apply the eyeshadow on your lid. And with the blending brush, there are different blending brushes. This is a different type of blending brush that you can have. You just need a tapered fluffy brush and you're good to go. And next is your eyebrows. Of course you need a spoolie, which obviously it just looks like a mascara one. This is just to comb your brows. And then you need a concealer brush. There are 2 types. You can use a angled concealer brush, which is this, or you can use this flat brush. It just depends on what works for you. Just a brush that is very precise, that you can get a straight line without spreading the product all over. That is all you need basically. And this is optional, which I like. It's optional, but you don't have to. You need a nice fluffy blending brush. This Younger Beauty brush is the best. Honestly, if you have a little bit of money and you want to get one brush set that you'd probably get every single brush you need, and the quality is amazing. The Younger Beauty brush set, I would definitely recommend it. The brushes are so good. You basically have all the brushes you need, to be honest. Then if you are looking for a bit more affordable, I think you can check out Zaron. Zaron is a bit more affordable, and that is basically all the brushes you need. And as for makeup products, let us get into it. I am going to be using them, and I guess just putting you guys through as I go. So starting off, I'm going to have a sip of tea, which tea is be like, oh god, whoever invented tea, God bless that person. With the brows, to be honest, it's very individual. Like I said before, depending on what you like using, you can find that a pencil works better for you, a brow gel or brow powder. I can't speak English, oh god, but I just use my spoolie brush to kind of put my hairs in place. And one thing you could do if you're using a pencil, there are some pencils that come with like a spoolie end, like this classic makeup eyebrow pencil, so you can always try and get that if you're just trying to like cut cost, but pencils are usually not expensive. For a beginner, if you have brows, you don't necessarily need a brow product. Some people just like to like comb their natural brows and just keep it pushing. I mean, if you have brows, lucky you, you don't necessarily need to fill in your brows with a pencil or any brow product, to be honest. So when I'm done like filling in my brows, I would usually just go in with my concealer and just kind of like define and sculpt my brows out to make them look like a human being's to make them look like a human being's brows. Just give them kind of like the shape you want them to take. And for a beginner, you don't want to use like a concealer that is too light, because it might be difficult for you to kind of like blend it out. I'm going to use my Newbie Beauty concealer, which is like literally like my shade color. So you could do that, have a concealer that is your almost exact shade, which will make it easier for you to kind of like blend out when it's time. So I'm going to use my fluffy blending brush like I showed you guys earlier, and I'm just going to blend out my concealer that I applied to define my brows, just to kind of like let it blend into my skin. And for a beginner, if you are not really like good with doing your brows, I would advise doing your brows before you do your foundation, because it will be easier for you to match your foundation on top of the concealer. Next product you need is a primer, and with primers, if you have oily skin, you might want to go with like more matte primers. If you have dry skin, you might want to gravitate towards using illuminating or hydrating primers. Some primers that you can try, I know Hair Guy and Esther has like a Hair Guy and Esther, I don't know why I always pronounce their name wrongly, but they have a really good primer that I've seen a lot of people raving about. I personally haven't used it, but I've seen people like that I trust raving about it on social media. I'll leave a picture here so you can see what it looks like. I know Zaron has a primer that I have used, a mattifying primer. I don't use it on myself, I use it on clients, and it's also really good. Yeah, but I'm going to be using the MAC mattifiant today. Obviously you do not need to use this, just find, I'll leave like pictures of primers, and I'll leave like a list in the description box of some products that you can like try out or alternatives for what I am using. And most people tend to like take out primers from their routine, but you definitely should not, because it just kind of like serves as a barrier between your skin and the makeup, which is like obviously good. The next thing you need is your foundation, and with foundation obviously you can use any foundation. I'm going to film a video right after this on how to like choose your foundation and find your perfect foundation shade. So yeah, maybe you should just watch out for that and see how to pick the perfect foundation, like either shopping online or physically in a store. My foundation, I'm using the Zaron Brown Skin foundation. It's like my current I don't know if I'll call it favorite, but it's basically the current foundation I'm using. And for beginners, I would always advise you put like a pump or two on your hand first before applying on your face directly, because it just kind of gives you a little bit of control when applying the product rather than just applying too much. Or highest, you can like dab it and put it on your skin and see how it works for you. And always apply in a circular motion, because it gives like a more airbrushed finish when applying the foundation. It makes the foundation like apply more smoother. I don't know, that's what I find. Next we have concealer. As a beginner, obviously I recommend having just one concealer because it makes your life easier, and make sure the concealer is like either your shade or maybe just one shade lighter than you, because you don't want to be out here looking like a clown. So yeah, using a concealer that is your shade makes your life way more easier, because not everybody want that like super highlighted look. So yeah, it depends on you. I'm going to use my beauty blender to just like blend it out. I think it's better you use like a beauty blender. Obviously, like your beauty blender should be damp, like wet it, run it in water and squeeze all the water out. It makes blending way more easier. The next product you need is a setting powder, and you need a setting powder. Like, it's not even debatable. You need a setting powder. If you just apply your powder and you walk around like this, I'm sorry, but you're going to be looking like a cracked wall. That's just it. You're going to look very like creasy. Your makeup is going to start moving, hence why you need a setting powder. And this is the Laura Mercier setting powder, but of course, like, you don't need to use this one specifically. You can try getting the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. That's like one of the more affordable setting powder that's really good out there. For Nigerian brands, I know Zaron has a setting powder which is also really good. I've used it before. Another one I would recommend that I see a lot of people using is the Beauty by AD setting powder. I personally haven't tried it before, but I know people that have tried it and they say it's really good, so you might want to try that. Or if you are looking, I guess if you have like more money, you can always try out the Laura Mercier. It's really good. It's honestly like the best setting powder I personally have used, so I'm definitely like, I'm sticking to it for a while, to be honest. The next product we're going to use is a bronzer. A bronzer, for me, in my opinion, is very necessary, because when applying your foundation and your setting powder, like literally my face looks flat, so you need like your bronzer to kind of give a little bit of definition to your face. And with bronzers, just like every other product, there's like different types of bronzers. If you are looking for like a more affordable option, I think Zekiel and Zaron has a, is it has or have? English, I don't know. They both have like a bronzer kit. I'll leave it here in the description. They have a bronzer kit that you can try out. I know Zaron, like, I've used Zaron. Zaron was like, that bronzer kit was literally like everybody's go-to startup. That was in everybody's starter kit, to be honest. Like back in 2016, 2017, that was in everybody's startup kit. So you can use that, and they have like medium, dark, and I guess light. So obviously, depending on your shade, you can try and see which one works for you. Another option is you can have like an eyeshadow palette, which again, Zaron, I think Zaron needs to start paying me, to be honest, because I use their products and I always talk about their products a lot. But yeah, you can have like a foundation, an eyeshadow like this, and you can see you have like 3 brown shades here. You can always like make do with them. You don't have to like buy a bronzer if you feel like you don't have the money to do that, to be honest. So you can always use like this shade now is a little bit dark, is like less brown. So I'm going to use it on one side of my face, and I'm going to use my actual bronzer on the other side of my face. And I'm using like the angled brush I showed you earlier. I'm just going to go in slightly. I'm going in very lightly because this brown is a bit dark for me. So I'm going to start working it from the top and blending it in. The thing with makeup is very multifunctional. So the fact that like this product was designed for this, it doesn't mean that, oh my god, you have to stick to just that and you can't use it for something else, which is good. Especially if you are like climbing on a budget, you can use one product for more than one purpose. And I'm trying to like use some products for multiple reasons, because just to show you that like you don't need to have like all the makeup tools or all the makeup items. You can literally achieve your full face glam with as little products as possible. With the way my face now looks now, you don't even need a finishing powder. Literally all you need is like your powder brush, and you just blend your skin out, blend out any excess products, and yeah, just let everything blend together. And it's good to use like this fluffy brush, because I don't know, it just like makes the blending easier, and just more blended. So the next product you need is your highlighter, and like I said before, you can use product for multiple reasons. These are 3 of my favorite highlighter: the Fenty Beauty, Inglot, and Black Up, but they all serve the purpose with this Zaron eyeshadow palette again. And I'm going to use, they have like about 4 shimmer shades here, and obviously depending on your skin tone you can decide which one you want to use. So I'm going to use the eyeshadow for one side, and I'm going to use my actual highlighter for the other side, so that you see that there's actually no difference. And remember this fluffy brush I told you about for your eyeshadow? Same thing, you can use it. And I'm going to apply this eyeshadow here. Can you guys see? Like, it's literally giving the same effect as a regular highlighter. You literally do not need to have all the products in the world to have like your makeup looking banging. I'm using my Inglot highlighter now to do the other side of my face. So we're done with the skin. Now we're moving on to the eyes. And one thing I would say is, depending on the kind of person you are, if you are someone that likes more on the neutral side, or if you're someone that likes to be more on the colorful side, I would say get you one eyeshadow palette that you can do, that basically you can do what you need to do with it. You don't need to have like multiple eyeshadow palettes. And again, Zaron Cosmetics, guys, Zaron, like I'm calling this brand too much, to be honest, but yeah, Zaron has like this mini palette, and they have about 3 or so, I think it's about 3 different shades, obviously depending on what you like. This eyeshadow palette is the nude eyeshadow palette, and for me personally, it has all the colors I like. And then I also have this Beauty Revolution palette, which is like this. So it's still like a little bit now on the colorful side, so in case I want to do something more colorful, which is still like in the nude and the neutral space. But yeah, I just have like one eyeshadow that you can do what you need it to do. I'm going to be using this eyeshadow today, and I'm going to be using the fluffy blending brush. I'm going to use this like purple shade here as my transition color, and just apply it all over my lid. When I am done blending, I'm going to use like the flat brush I mentioned earlier, and I'm just going to go in with this shade here and apply it on my lid. Next product you need is obviously your mascara / lashes. If you are not like at that point where you need to apply lashes, it's fine. Just comb out your oof, that almost blinded me. Yikes. Like I said, if you're not at the point where you feel confident wearing lashes, it's fine. Like, obviously you're just starting off with makeup, you do not have to wear lashes. Just get like a really good mascara, and I'm using the Zaron lengthening mascara, which is really good in bringing out like your eyelash hairs. I barely have any hairs. Whenever I apply these eyelashes, it always make me look like I do. I am going to go ahead and apply my camera off lash. English. I am going to go ahead and apply my lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. I'm going to be applying the Kyola Beauty lashes in the style, I have no idea. Oh, wait, sorry, I'll be back. Yeah, I'm back with my lashes on. And of course, if you want to have eyeliner, I don't think you need it as a beginner that is just starting. I think that's just like a lot of stress. But if you want it, you can always try out the Younger Beauty eyeliner. They have like really good eyeliner, so you can always try that out. I honestly don't think you need an eyeliner as a beginner, but if you are bold, you can always try that. So next is your setting spray. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter, and this is definitely not necessary. This just helps my makeup to stay longer. Most of the time I use rose water, because for me personally, I see setting spray as something that just kind of like helps to like melt the makeup into your skin and make it look more skin like, and rose water does the job. The only time I use my Urban Decay setting spray is if maybe I'm wearing the makeup for like a long time. To be honest, sometimes I don't even spray my face, I just go about my life, especially if I did like a very dewy makeup look. I don't use setting spray, but for the sake of today, let us use it. And even if you let it dry, it's always nice to just go in with your beauty blender and just kind of like press it into your skin. I don't know what it does, but it just makes everything look nicer. Next is your lips. This of course is very relative. It depends on you. You can just use like a simple gloss, a simple matte lipstick. It depends on you. I'm going to be using I'm going to be wearing a red lipstick today, and I'm using my MAC Ruby Woo. So funny thing, I literally just realized that I wasn't wearing earrings, and I went to put on some. But yeah, this is our final look with our beginner makeup kit, and as you can see, obviously you can do like a full face with as basic of a product or tools as possible. I'm going to leave a list of all the tools / products I used in the description box, so you can check it out and see in case you kind of missed anything I said. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you learned a thing or two. And yeah, leave a comment in the comment section. Where else would you leave a comment? But leave a comment if you have any questions, and yeah, share this video with your friends, anybody that is trying to like learn. This video is basically for if you are a learner, like, or you are into makeup, you are trying to like scale back, you don't know which product to like keep and throw away. This video is for you. Follow me on my social media. I will be posting pictures of this look, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.